Guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here. This is my first video on YouTube. It is a what if Naruto had a white dragon king and was neglected. So before getting into the video, I would like you guys to subscribe if you like this what if. So yeah, let's get into the video. Before the age of Shinobi, when people used to fight with weapons, katanas, bows, and arrows, there were two great forces on Earth, White Dragon King and Red Dragon King. They have fought with each other for centuries. Red one being evil and hated humans, whereas White Dragon loved them and protected them. The people looked up to him with respect and fear, but their life was full of happiness until the bright light hit on Earth near civilization, where everyone could see a beam of light struck the Earth. The people worried went out to check it out as they saw a big crater in ground, and there was a pale woman with white eyes in the crater. Everybody shocked after seeing the woman, and one of the men asked, "Hey lady, are you okay?" She replied by simply looking at him. "I am okay. My name is Kaguya Otsutsuki. I came from the moon." The people took her to the village. The next day, when she came out of her room, everyone could see her that she was a beautiful and graceful and elegant looking lady. After taking her in the after taking her in the council room, everyone started to argue whether to let her in the village live in the village or kick her out in front of her. While they were shouting at each other for 3 hours, their leader stood up and said, "Enough! We shall take her to Lord Dragon, as he will be the one to decide her fate." When they took her to the Lord Dragon's den, also known as the White Dragon, the dragon was in his human form and said, "What is your business here, human?" The leader of the village said, "Lord Dragon, we found this woman in a crater where the beam of light hit." And the dragon looked at Kaguya, and he saw a beautiful and elegant looking lady with white pale skin and white eyes and white long hair. He said, "Young lady, from which planet do you hail from, as you are not from this planet?" She replied and said, "My name is Kaguya Otsutsuki. I came from the moon to live here peacefully. I came in here in peace." The dragon nodded and said, "You can live here, as we take a 3-year time skip." The During this 3-year skip, Kaguya visited the dragon's den a lot, and she basically started to have feelings for the dragon. Sorry about that. She basically started to have feelings for the dragon. And after 3 years, she confessed. He, knowing her intentions were pure and her feelings are genuine, accepted. And after 2 years, Hagoromo and Hamura were born. As their life was going peaceful, then suddenly the Red Dragon arrived with his demonic army and started to attack humans. But the White Dragon stood up and fought him valiantly, killing the army and the Red Dragon, protecting the humans, and in the process ended up dying. Kaguya was devastated, as well as Hagoromo and Hamura, but before dying, he told his two sons, "My children, protect humans at all cost." Hagoromo weepingly said, "Yes, father, I will." Now we do a 3-year time skip. Hagoromo and Hamura are growing peacefully, whereas Kaguya has grown hatred in her heart for humans. Because of them, her beloved husband has died, the only person who she ever loved after her parents, that is. When Kaguya had hatred for humans in her heart, Hagoromo and Hamura were training, and Kaguya, as in canon, started to kidnap people and put them in infinite Tsukiyomi without Hagoromo and Hamura knowing. For 8 years, now we do an 8 year time skip. We see Hagoromo Hamura fighting Kaguya and sealing Kaguya away on the moon. Hagoromo said, "Brother, this is the time. If we don't seal her now, we can never seal her again." Hamura said, "Yes, brother." And they sealed her on the moon. But during this sealing process, something happened. But during the sealing process, they didn't knew without them knowing Kaguya died. More like she took a chakra form and went away. Now we do time skip when the nine-tail attack is going to happen. Kushina and Minato gave birth to three children, one being Menma, the oldest, Naruto being the middle child, and Mito being the youngest by minutes. Then suddenly the Obito kidnapped Naruto and asked Minato, "If you didn't give me the nine-tails Jinchuriki, your child shall die." Minato fight him as in canon and ended up sealing the whole nine tails in Naruto. Yes, I'm giving him full nine tails. But as Minato was sealing nine tails in him, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he didn't use Reaper that seal. He used some other elemental seal to seal the nine tails, so he's gonna live. But when he's sealed nine tails inside, when nine tails was being sealed inside Naruto, the anonymous key, not chakra, key, saw this boy and saw him as a potential vessel and went into him without anyone noticing. And when the nine tails was sealed, Naruto's blonde hair grew white, and his eyes, deep blue eyes, went more blue. Without the black dot in the eyes, it went completely blue, like Hyuga's, but it was completely blue. Minato and Kushina, seeing this, thought that the nine tails might have affected him, but when but yes, we do a 3 year time skip. We see a 3-year-old Naruto walking up the stairs from his house and his sibling eating their breakfast, and their mother and father talking to their mother and father. Naruto comes, "Mommy, can I have breakfast? I'm hungry." Kushina, looking at him as annoyed, throws a plate at him. "Eat this and get out of my sight." And Naruto just simply smiled and took the plate and went downstairs again. As I don't understand why people make Naruto hate their family even after they neglect him, because he's Ashura's reincarnation. So yeah, I picked this point up from Air Legends. So I watch his what ifs a lot. So yeah, I picked this point from him. So let's get on with the story. As he took the plate and began to eat food downstairs, he did all the chores in the house, cleaning, as well as started to clean in the house, cook. His mother made him do chores and even cook food for them, but he didn't mind. he happily did all the chores. But when he reached 4 years of age, Danzo spilled the beans that Naruto was the Jinchuriki of Nine Tails. After this, we see a baby Naruto. Time skip for 2 months and see a baby Naruto walking in the village. People were giving him glares, but he just smiled at them. Yeah, when he was walking in the village, people glared at him, and he just smiled at them, and he just got home with his groceries and all, and started to cook again. But Kushina didn't like him, so she said, "You brat, I will cook today because it's Manma's and Mito's birthday. Get out of the house." So basically she kicked him out. In the night, Minato was seeing all this, but he couldn't do anything because he also thought that the Night Tales might also be influencing Naruto, so he didn't say anything. Now, things went like this for 2 more years. As Naruto was now 5 years old, Jiraiya and Tsunade came in Minato's house and told him about the child of prophecy, and he thought that it might be but Menma or Mito. So he said we should kick Naruto out so that he won't get in the way of their training. At which Minato's and Kushina's first eyes wide that they have to kick out their child, but they thought since he's quite useless and don't show any chakra signature, so we should just kick him out and give him an apartment to live in since he can do all the chores. But unknowing to them, Naruto was listening in the basement stairs when he was going up to ask his mother for dinner. When he heard that, his heart broke into millions of pieces. He asked himself, "Why? I did everything. I didn't I didn't do anything. Why they hate me so much? Why? I know my even if my brother is the child of prophecy or my sister is, why do I have to go through this suffering? I didn't do anything. It was the Nine-Tailed Fox." Yes, Naruto has been talking to Nine-Tailed Fox, but not as they are not on as friendly terms. But Kurama did told him, "It is because of me, kid, that they hate you." So yeah, they Kurama told Naruto about that he was the reason that the village or and his parents hated him, but he didn't do anything to his hair color or eyes. But Naruto was mad at this at first. Then he thought if it benefits them, so yeah, just let it happen. So he just took his bag and as they were talking, got up close to them and said, "Give me the keys, I'll just go there by myself. You don't have to bother with it." As he just grabbed the keys without looking at any one of them and left. That shocked quite Minato and Kushina that he didn't even beg them to stay or anything else. Jiraiya was also quite confused that why didn't this brat beg them let him stay in their house. The Nine Tails might be influencing him more, as Jiraiya thought. When Naruto got to the apartment, he just got in, put his bag down, and lie on the bed. It was the same apartment as in canon. So yeah, when he closed his eyes, he went to his mindscape. But it was not like Sword, in which Kurama was. It was like a white blank space, and in front of him a white dragon was there. He said, "Kid, I chose you as my vessel. My name is White Dragon, also known as Albion the White Dragon Emperor. I have chosen you as my vessel. As I have chosen you as my vessel, Naruto eyes widened, said, but I don't know even chakra control. I can't even control my own chakra. Are you sure that this was the right decision of choosing me as your vessel? The dragon laughed and said, Kid, you are surely interesting. Because as you can see, I don't have any chakra either. But what I do have is called ki, which is the most purest form of chakra. In that you shall train, because you also possess ki. Naruto was so happy that he nodded. Yes, I shall. No, I will. And the dragon chuckled as he summoned Goku from Dragon Ball universe. Goku appeared and said, What? Where am I? And he looked toward Naruto and said, Hey kid, what's your name? My name is Goku. And where is this place? Naruto said, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. What's your name? Uh, I just said my name was Goku, kid. I'm sorry, Mr. Goku. Nah, just call me Goku, kid. You said your name was Naruto, right? So, did you summon me? No. Would you mind looking behind you, Mr. Goku? As Goku looked behind and saw a white dragon looking at him, he said, Whoa! Are you the bad guy? No. He is my vessel, and I was the one who summoned here to train him in Ki. Oh, well, I guess I'll train you then. You're my student from now on, huh? Now we do a 3-year time skip. Naruto is currently 8 years old and is about to enter the Ninja Academy. When he asked his parents declined, saying you don't even know chakra control, or you can't even use your own chakra because you possess the nine tails. That why he probably broken your chakra pool. That is why you can't use your chakra. So they said, no, you cannot. Naruto was saddened by this, but Dragon said, Kid, don't be sad. I will train. Uh, Goku will train you in Ki. Even if you don't become ninja, you shall become my successor and protect the humans from the Red Dragon, because he also has chosen a vessel. Naruto said, What? A red dragon? And basically, the white dragon explained everything about him and red dragon fighting from centuries to centuries. And yeah, he also has to fight to protect humans. So that is that. So Naruto didn't go to Ninja Academy or became a ninja. He just basically trained until he was 15. As he was 15, his brothers, sisters became, and the Konoha 11 became Chunins. The Pain arc begins, and when Pain flies over Konoha and says, Almighty push, Jiraiya, Jiraiya and everyone was alive. Pain didn't kill Jiraiya at their first encounter. He he was able to survive that encounter and came back to village to inform Minato that it's the leader of the Akatsuki is his own previous student Nagato and Konan and Yugito. At this, Minato was shocked that because he knew Jiraiya told him about these three, but he said something was off. Nagato possessed the Rinnegan along with 5 more people, but then he came to a realization that they were the 6 parts of the Rinnegan's ability. He said, Oh no, Minato, if we don't stop him now, he might destroy all the world because he possessed a Rinnegan. Minato was shocked at this. That why does the possessor of Haguromo's eyes, the sage of six path eyes, wants to destroy the world? As we see, two, six and seven black robed with red clouds figures floating above Konoha entrance gate. As five of them go down, these are six paths of pain, and the Yugito one stays in the air with Conan, and he said, "The world shall know pain." As he said, "Almighty push," destroying the Konoha, and everyone's eyes widened as the whole village was destroyed. And Sakura said the same thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Naruto never interacted with any of the Konoha 11 because they were Menma and Mito's friends, and he never got to go with uh, got to go in Ninja Academy, so he never made friends with them. So basically, he's stranger. As Menma and Mito arrive, they're fighting alongside with Jiraiya and Minato and Kushina and Tsunade, but they couldn't handle the paths of pain. And Jiraiya yelled at Menma and Mito, "Use the Sage Mode! Now! If we don't use it now, we will regret it later." As he said that, Minma and Mito nodded and said, "Let's do this, Menma." Mito said. He said, "Yeah." And they made a shadow clone, and they began to meditate and connect and collect the natural energy. Man, I can't speak English today. Man, I'm too nervous to make this video actually. So yeah, please don't kill me in the comments or roast me. This is my first video again. As they began to fight, using Sage Mode with parts of pain, but it was not enough, as they were getting bodied by the parts of pain. But when Minato saw the Yugito pain landing in the battlefield, he began to charge at him, but all his attacks were futile. And when he was about, and then the pain said, "Almighty pull," and grabbed Minato and put him in the ground, just like in canon he did to Naruto. And he was about to give him the final blow as the rod was about to strike his heart. Naruto arrived there grabbing his rod. Everyone said, "Naruto, what are you doing here? Get out of here! You can't even use chakra. You're gonna get yourself killed. Go!" But Naruto said, "Calm down, father. Let me protect you." As Minato's eyes widened when he saw back that Naruto's hair was up in the air and it had turned yellow, and his eyes were emerald green. But he has white wings on his back, just like High School DxD's White Dragon Emperor, just like that wings. And his eyes was widening. That he said, What, Naruto? What is that power?" Naruto said, "Hush, father. Just let me finish this." And Naruto just punched him into the air, making a sonic boom. As Yugito Pain was burnt into ash because of the punch, as its force was so much that it was like a meteor was going downwards to earth, but his punch sent him in the air like just with that speed, and it burns it his the punch burned his molecules so much that it was not able to regenerate. And in a flash, Naruto ended all the Tendo pains. Conan, seeing this, tried to run, but he flew in the air and grabbed her wings and said, "Take me to the real one, or else I will find him myself and kill him." As he said this to Conan, Conan was in fear that he might kill him. What is this power? It's even greater than Rinnegan. As everyone's eyes was widening as Naruto was flying in the air with wings on his back, and his and Goku's Ultra Instinct like chakra around his body. Oh, key Goku's Ultra Instinct key, the Ultra Instinct key, just like that was around Naruto's body, and he was floating in the air while having white and blue wings. As Conan took him to Nagato, and Nagato was there terrified. He said, "What are you? I know that you are the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, but what are you?" As the white Naruto's eyes glow white, he said, "I am the White Dragon Emperor. You have hurt the people I love the most. But I'm not here to kill you because, as the White Dragon Emperor, I have the duty to protect you humans." At this, Nagato's eyes widen because he has heard the story of White Dragon Emperor that used to protect humans before even chakra existed in this world. But he never thought that he would see his vessel in front of his eyes. Nagato said, "What? But how?" Naruto said, "Well, I found this boy as my vessel because a great threat is about to arise again." Nagato's eyes widened and said, "The Red Dragon Emperor is going to rise again?" White Dragon Emperor slash Naruto said, "Yes, that is why I have chosen a vessel. You should stop this. I know that you have lost your loved ones, but that doesn't mean you have the right to kill those who have still their loved ones." But I thought I was the one who had to bring this world to peace. I know you wanted to bring this world to peace, Nagato, but what you are doing is the path to destruction. Nagato finally realized his mistakes as he then in shame tilted his head downwards and started to cry. Conan was also sad because they realized what they had done. Nagato said, "Then let me repay for my sins. You promise me this, King Dragon Emperor, that you will bring this world to peace." "Yes, that is why I'm here, child." As Nagato then rebirthed the whole village and everyone was revived. And cliffhanger, so this is where I'm going to leave this part. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for part 2 and more content like this. So yeah, I know my English is not that fluent because it's not my first language, so I'm quite sorry for stuttering or using the wrong words, so please don't kill me. I'm just making this channel for fun, and I also like what ifs. I watch like a lot of channels like you know Air Legends and Izukage, Vibe Kage, Kane or Suzuki, Anime Sage, Anime Sage and such. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave off my first video. If you like this, please subscribe and leave a like and comment down on what other series would you like me to do. Yeah, peace.